Hi people. Okay, been a while since cooking video, so here goes. I got a pot. I'm going to make chicken and dumplings. I cooked this a while back. I kind of screwed it up because I overdid it on salt. So, we're going to try it again. It's going to be a little shaky because I don't have my GoPro or my tripod. So, first, I got, I don't know if you can see that, chicken broth. I'm going to pour it in the pot here in a minute. Then I'm going to put chicken. See? Chicken. I'll bring you back in just a second when I get start doing this. Okay, so there's my pot. There's my chicken stock. I know people boil their chicken in regular water and stuff like that, but I eliminate a few steps. Doesn't look like much. I know. Oh, and I'm using low sodium too. Let's get this kicked up, starting to boil. Okay, I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, so this is what I'm using for chicken. It's Food Line brand, boneless, skinless chicken breast. I'm just going to throw it in whole. Yep. I'm going to boil it whole. Here we go. We're going to start adding in some chicken breasts. I'm just adding them in whole. Well, however they put them in the package. So, that's like 6, 5, 6, something, 7, 8. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lid on it. And I'm just going to let it boil for about an hour. Whatever. I'll bring it back when I start to add in the vegetables. I like my chicken and dumplings with vegetables, so I'll bring it back when I add vegetables and biscuits and stuff. Okay, look, I forgot. Black pepper. Yeah, I forgot my flavor. Onion powder. Lots of onion powder because I love onions. Just be on the safe side. I'm going to use chopped garlic today instead of garlic powder. And I'm going to use a lot. Just because I like it. Okay. And here's a little bit of crushed red pepper. A lot. Not a lot, just a little. I don't want too much heat on it. Okay. I'll bring you back later. Okay, so I've been cooking my chicken for about an hour. Something like that. Had the lid on it. Seems done. I'm going to cook a little longer. Then I'm going to break it up. In case you're wondering, I'm watching the Olympics. I watched them every year. In case you want to bitch and complain. Okay. So, I'm going to stir these up a little bit. I'm going to add in a can of cream of chicken. And then I'm going to start mixing in some vegetables. Okay, so there's my, I've chopped up my chicken a little bit, well, some of it. As you can tell, I've got my cream of chicken soup in there. Then it mix up and boil, and I'm going to add in some vegetables. I have some mixed vegetables that are frozen. I'm going to let them Okay, now that I got my vegetables in there cooking, now I'm going to add a little salt. I hadn't added any since, or before. So I'm just going to add a little now. Because I got all that soup and everything else in there, I don't want to get it too salty. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to let that boil for about, I don't know, a little while. I'll bring you back right before I put the biscuits in, let it cook for 20 minutes. Okay, so my chicken and dumplings are cooking. They look pretty good in there. It's real heavy on green beans because, you know, I kind of like green beans. So, there's a lot of green beans in there. So, what I'm going to do is tear up these big old biscuits, you know, big biscuits from biscuit cans. I'm going to throw them in there. I'll bring you back. Okay, so here we go. I put my biscuits in there. I tore them in big hunks, little hunks. You know, just all kinds of hunks. And now they're just going to cook. Maybe they'll thicken that water up. I hope so. Stock, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to let it cook for a while. I'll bring you back when I get ready to eat supper. That's what it's starting to look like. Okay, so here's my chicken and dumplings finished. They're in a bowl. But I'm going to let them cool off a few minutes before I try to eat them because I just took them out of the oven, or out of the pot. So I'm going to let them cool a few minutes and I'll bring you back when I start to eat them and take a taste test. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to try to take a bite. Sit here for a few minutes. Still pretty hot. But as you'll see, I left my chicken in big hunks. It's done. It's just I like big chunks of chicken. And since I cook it for me, you know. Uh-oh. There's some potatoes in there, some red pepper somewhere. Green beans. That's hot. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just burnt my mouth, but that is really good. At least to me, it's really good. But I just burnt the entire roof of my mouth.